Hey yo, we back in the casa. I know it's been a while, but school's out and I'm free! I got a reaction video for y'all. So today, we're gonna be watching Cop Chases of 2025. But for now, let's get started.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Shots fired? Ooh.
On July 11th, 2022, a domestic disturbance call in Mount Dora quickly escalated into a dangerous gunfire incident. When officers arrived, they located the suspect's Ford F-150
Oh, I see that boy
parked in a Walmart
right
parking lot.
it.
But before they could make contact, the driver fled, and what followed was a high-speed pursuit with the suspect opening fire on law enforcement.
Shots fired!
Oh, from the window.
Shots fired, Lane! Shots fired!
It's like, why would you do that, bruh?
The suspect fled at extremely high speeds before losing control and crashing
Nope.
into the Mount Dora church building. As
Into a
officers
church.
moved in to make contact, the suspect drew a firearm and opened fire, triggering a fierce shootout.
He's right there in the driver's. He's right. This stuff is happening at a church, bro.
Following the shootout, the suspect was found injured and received immediate medical attention before being transported to a trauma hospital. He was later identified as 18-year-old Johnny Santiago.
18.
With the series of events
And he
that
ruined his
unfolded,
life.
Santiago is now facing a long list of serious criminal charges.
Dang.
I'm concerned for my nephew. My nephew's in the hospital with multiple gunshot wounds, and my brother is missing. So I'm here concerned for both of them.
Dang.
But at least I know where my nephew is. I don't know where my brother is.
Dang.
Wires through some electrical fencing here.
Huh. No way. No way this person
On
got a
June
bus.
1st, 2023, chaos erupted on the streets of Indiana when a suspect stole a full-size yellow school bus and led police on a wild chase. What made this case go viral wasn't just the danger, it was the sheer absurdity.
Yeah, it's a
The
bus.
massive bus barreled down roads, tore through a cornfield, and even plowed
Bro.
through a cemetery. A scene straight out of a movie, but this time it was all too real.
Into the field. What the bus, bro? What the bus?
According to initial reports, the school bus had been used for route training ahead of summer classes and was unoccupied at the time it was stolen. No children were on board when the
Luckily.
suspect took control of the vehicle.
Luckily, there's no kids on the board. It's like, what even prompts someone to take a bus out of all the vehicles? And then you go on the chase with it. It's like one of the most inconvenient things to move around with. I gotta see how this thing ends.
Police deployed a spike strip and successfully blew out the
Oh.
front tire of the stolen school bus. In response, the suspect veered off the roadway and barreled straight into a cornfield,
That's
kicking up a massive cloud of dust
That's
in a
crazy.
desperate attempt to escape.
Oh my god! Like, whoa. Like, you gotta wonder, like, what's going on through the person's head. Like, I personally don't know. But it's like... With the bus, bro. With the bus. Where's he going? Big smoke. Oh no, I thought that was a cloud of smoke. Put in the cemetery. Come on. You can't go here, bro. That's just disrespectful. That's just disrespectful. In the cemetery. Oh. Who is this? Who is this? Oh. Are these just random people trying to get in there too? Oh my god. Oh my bad, it looked like random cars or something. Alright, we gotta see how this thing ends, bro. I feel like this is gonna end with the bus like spinning and turning over.
I'm back here. That's why I'm out of here.
They still haven't caught this? They still haven't caught this man. Alright, finally we got something. But nah, these tires, they gotta be through. Oh my gosh, bro. This is like one of the longest chases. What? Oh, this thing is an hour long. Let me see. Finally, something happens.
In a final attempt to flee, the suspect tried to steer the school bus back onto the pavement, causing it to nearly flip. That's when a pursuing patrol unit rammed the front of the bus,
part of the bus
bringing
open
it to a complete stop.
Honestly, you can't even see.
The suspect was pulled from the vehicle and identified as Chad Murdoch. He now faces multiple charges, including resisting law enforcement, criminal recklessness with a vehicle,
on him.
possession of
They
stolen
are
property,
on him.
and criminal mischief.
Like, what you doing, bro? Come on, man.
How you doing?
Oh, we got going.
What's up to Michigan State Police? The reason for the stop today was I noticed you were on your phone back there. Yeah. Sorry, do you have your license, registration, proof of insurance? Here's that for you.
So look, okay. I was in a situation kind of like this, right? Where I got stopped by the police, right? I didn't do anything wrong, mind you. I did nothing wrong. I am a good guy. I follow the laws. I drive safely. I drive carefully, and I am attentive to my surroundings. So I do this. So I was driving this car, but it wasn't mine. But I had the owner right next to me in the car, and I'm following all the laws and stuff, right? I'm doing everything good. I'm checking my mirrors. I'm turning right, bro. I'm skirting. I noticed, like, this is at night. And I noticed the police behind me, and they turn on their lights. When I tell you my heart dropped. I was done, bro. Like I was feeling sad, mad, scared. I was everything in the moment. Like we pulled into the gas station and stuff. Like it was really nearby. It was at an intersection. And then he comes up to my window, and I'm just like, you know, you gotta have your hands on the wheel. Like I don't want them thinking like I got a gun. I don't want them to think I got anything to be worried about. I'm just like, yes sir. I'm like, yes sir. I'm making sure I give him my ID, everything. And he pulled me over because the rear light, the passenger, like you see how this person, hold on. Like you see how this person has this light right here. One of those was out on the car. That was why he pulled me over. I mean, to be honest, that is valid. That can be valid. But I'm telling you, the anxiety and everything I felt while I was going through it was crazy. It was crazy. All right. Let's get back to the video. Oh, gunshots. She's not even the. Dang. I thought she was the culprit or whatever.
Police attempted to stop a white Ford Escape linked to a park shooting. Instead, the suspects fled through West Detroit, triggering a high-risk pursuit. Would troopers bring this dangerous chase to an end before more violence unfolded?
Nah, they gotta take Mario Kart shortcut. They gotta go over the grass. This person's trying to really throw him.
The Ford Escape tore down Livernois at over 80 miles per hour, weaving through traffic and blasting through intersections.
That's like, why you do this, bro? Come on now. Hey, why do this? All this stuff just makes your life worse. Like, come on, man.
Even after both left tires failed, the suspects kept going, sparks flying. Would officers find the right moment to strike?
I don't see no spark. Oh, Lord.
As the SUV crawled toward Joy Road, MSP executed a precise pit, spinning the vehicle to a halt. The Ford Escape
was on foot. He's on foot,
forcing the suspects to bail. Officers swarmed in, locking down the scene within seconds.
So they heard gunshots. Dang. Why are you running? Why are you running? Why are you running? Why are you running?
Both suspects were taken into custody, and a firearm, possibly linked to a recent park shooting, was recovered. Now facing felony fleeing, resisting arrest, and illegal firearm possession. Will the growing evidence lead to additional charges as the investigation unfolds? This next chase shows how quickly a reckless moment can lead to serious consequences, especially when FHP steps in. November 8th, 2024. Tampa police warned of a planned street takeover, and just after midnight, chaos erupted. Dozens of cars spun wild donuts in a University Plaza parking lot as FHP units rushed in.
Everybody running.
What happened next turned the night into
Where
a
is
full-speed
this?
showdown. More than 10 juveniles took off from the scene, including one white Nissan Altima heading eastbound. The car came dangerously close to slamming into two clearly marked FHP units, lights flashing, sirens blaring. As soon as the driver hit the main road, she suddenly floored the gas, trying to make a run.
So there's a pursuit
Sensing
timer.
the imminent danger,
I feel like this is gonna take a long time, bro.
executing a textbook pit maneuver. The result? Better than expected.
Oh my gosh,
The
never
car spun
mind.
out and came to a stop right on the side of the road.
I thought this was about to take some time. Yeah, fastest chase, fastest chase.
After wrapping up that intense chase, these officers definitely earned themselves a little reward. Maybe a well-deserved coffee break at the nearby Starbucks.
Bruh.
Me and 308 others are on the same page with this one. What about you? Both the driver and passenger surrendered without resistance
Hey,
and were
what?
transported to the Hillsborough
I mean,
County
they're
Jail.
at
They now
takeover,
face felony
but
charges,
dang.
including unlawful racing on highway during a coordinated street takeover and aggravated fleeing to elude.
like she's not even phased by it. Like she knows. She
In the
knows.
next case, bullets fly as a desperate suspect turns a chase into a full-blown gunfight. October 30th, 2024, St. Louis County, Missouri. A Lexus with dark tint and no proper plates is pulled over near Calvert and North. But what should have been a routine stop takes a darker turn.
Breckenridge, the only reason I'm stopping you is you have an improperly displayed front plate. You got some dark tint on the car.
Is there any reason why you're not wearing a seatbelt?
He's getting ready to run.
State's gonna be en route.
Stuff right now.
Your seatbelt's messed up?
No, I just wouldn't do that because I sets the alarm.
Your mama on above.
This man, nah, this man's lying, bro. You could.
They're just waiting for that's okay.
The officer suspects the driver is impaired and asks for a sobriety test. The man refuses.
Okay, are you willing to take some tests to make sure that you're going to drive? I'm just trying to make sure you're good to operate the motor vehicle.
Yes, sir.
And so you're doing a lot of mumbling. I smell alcohol.
No, honestly, with your own person feel like that's necessary.
Okay.
With you.
So you are not willing to take any of those tests to alleviate my concerns that you might be driving while intoxicated? Okay, so just to be clear, you are not willing to take any of the tests. Or you can refuse to take the test and then I can arrest you for refusal.
No, I don't. But I'm really talking to the officer right now. I'm trying to make sure it's just spark.
He didn't make a phone call.
Sensing the tension
That's
rising,
crazy.
the officer acted fast, dropping a tire deflation device by the front wheel.
No, this man's
The
about to
driver's
run.
refusal and erratic behavior were red flags.
You know he's trying to
It
run,
wasn't
bro.
just a traffic stop anymore. It was the calm before the storm.
I knew it, bro.
Despite
You know this
losing
man is lying.
The suspect sped up to 80 miles per hour, refusing to stop. Just before the ramp,
But I
he
think I
lost
heard some-
control and veered off the road.
Some air
But it didn't end there.
or something.
Gunfire erupted from inside the vehicle, and an officer was struck.
Oh,
The situation had
Oh,
escalated
boy.
far beyond a routine pursuit. Faced with a deadly threat, officers reacted without hesitation, opening fire with tactical precision. In a matter of seconds, 87 rounds were discharged, striking the suspect and ending the standoff. Their swift and coordinated response neutralized the
Amen.
danger, and the wounded suspect was rushed to the hospital for emergency care. Inside Javon Henderson's vehicle, officers recovered a 9mm semi-automatic handgun and an AR-15 style
Dang.
pistol. He is
This is
charged
odd.
with assault in the first degree on a law enforcement officer, armed criminal action, and resisting arrest. Next up, we head to Wauwatosa, where police
God.
chase down a stolen Toyota Highlander through tight streets and tense moments.
they tried
On
that
February
trap.
24th, 2023, Wauwatosa officers were in hot pursuit of a stolen Toyota Highlander. The suspect wasn't holding back, blowing through red lights and tearing through residential streets at high speed. With every turn,
Dang,
the
that
risk of
cut.
disaster grew. One wrong move, and this chase could have ended in tragedy.
And they're all on like icy slippery floor.
With the roads covered in snow and dangerously slick, choosing to use stop sticks was the smart and safe call. It minimized risk for both the public and the suspect. Hats off to Wauwatosa police for keeping their cool and putting safety first.
But doing a chase out on the snow is risky work. Like you're really trying to skid across the streets. Here it don't look too bad, but still. God. My gosh. Oh, they got him. Move. Dang, bro.
At North Avenue near 104,
or maybe they had the other
suspect
cops.
recklessly forced the stolen SUV between two civilian vehicles, causing significant damage to both. But karma hit quick. The impact shredded one of the tires on the Highlander, giving officers a major advantage in the pursuit.
Honestly, if I had myself like broken by someone in a chase or something like that, I'm not pursuing, right? I'm not pursuing. Do not pursue, because you'll never know what they have in that car. But I will be helping the authorities catch you.
They're gonna have to stop you pretty soon. Continue east. Northbound 103 coming off the North Avenue right here. Eastbound North Avenue from 103. Tires on the rim. About 14 miles an hour right here.
Approaching Mount Mary, Tower View.
Bike set.
Missed the sticks of Tower View. Still northbound. Approaching the entrance to Mount Mary.
At Tower View, officers deployed stop sticks, and this time they hit their mark. The stolen SUV's tires were shredded instantly, forcing the suspect to drive on bare rims. Desperate to keep moving, the suspect dragged the crippled vehicle for a few more blocks before finally coming to a stop.
It's like, what do you do once you know you're actually put, like there's no way you're making it out of this. You've already led them all this far, like all this way.
The suspect was taken into custody without any resistance. He now
Because
faces
he knows what he
multiple
did was wrong.
charges, including vehicle theft and fleeing from law enforcement. But here's the question. Wauwatosa police chose to pursue rather than use force early on. Was that the right call? Let us know what you think in the comments. And to
Alright, I'm gonna cut it there. Just because this video dragged on for a long time. Like, I'm at about 30 minutes. I might do this some more depending on how this goes, but come on, y'all. Like this is not good for you. Being like, call me whatever, but I'm overall for everybody's health, happiness, and safety. Health, happiness, and safety. And protection. But I mean, like, that's beyond the point. But like, putting a cop on the chase is very risky, and there's no guarantee that you're gonna make it out, you know, scot-free, just because the nature of it. Like, come on, more content to come. You know, it's summertime, we're free, I got you. But yeah, anyways, I'm out. Y'all be easy.